Next up, I'm so excited for our next speaker. We have Jake Pfohl here with us. Jake is based out of Dubuque, Iowa, and he recently quit. As in recently, I mean like maybe today, quit his 9-to-5 software engineering job so he can go full-time as an entrepreneur to help others build fast, profitable websites with WordPress and Kadence. Jake has been using Kadence Theme since its early release in 2020. And lately he's been focusing on creating wireframe templates, using Kadence Cloud to help others build websites 10 times faster that look beautiful and make money. And we love those things. Jake's also a dear friend of mine. He's become a dear friend of mine, a great friend to Kadence. And we are just so excited to have him. So let me bring him on. Hi, Jake.
Hey.
How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, sorry, it cut out.
I'm doing good.
There. I don't know if there's
so it's today your
issues.
last? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Shoot,
so today is
congrats on quitting your 9-to-5.
Yeah, today is literally my last full day at my 9-to-5. So I am unbelievably excited to be going full time and able to teach so many others how to create fast, profitable websites, which is something I've been building for the last 3 years. So I'm extremely excited to get into it.
So cool. Well, it seems like a perfect way. This is like the perfect way to kickstart your jump out of the 9-to-5 world into teaching us all how to build fast websites. So thanks for being here. Cool. I will just hand things over to you. If you need anything, let me know. But
sounds good. All right. Thank you so much, Anna. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I'm just going to give a little bit of background. I know Hannah shared a little bit of that, but I started blogging back in 2014. I created a kind of tech-based blog. It was called Crambler at the time, and I literally started writing about pretty much anything that I was interested in. So it was about WordPress, it was about technology, music, all sorts of things, and I had no idea what I was doing. And I somehow got the blog up to about 30,000 visitors every single month within a couple of years, but I had no idea how to monetize it or do anything with that. And so I ultimately kind of just, I let it go, I guess, in a way. I kind of just let it do its thing. And eventually, kind of in that time, I was starting to see that my page speed on my website was just atrocious. It was like so slow. And I was looking at analytics, and my average page speed time, like load time, was 17 seconds on my site, which is just absolutely crazy. And that was the fully loaded time. I mean, people would start to see something around like 5 or 6 seconds. But if you've ever been on a slow website, you know that, you go to load up the page, it just shows like a white screen while it's loading. And what do? You just back out and you go to the next site. So I was just losing thousands of, visitors every single month in doing that. And I was actually using Elementor at the time. Well, I guess I started out with the X theme, which was using the Cornerstone page builder, which kind of goes way back. And then I knew that I had to do something about it. So I actually switched over to using the Astra theme at the time. And I was using Elementor as a third-party page builder. And despite using that, I liked the ease of use a little better, but I still was seeing pretty bad slow times. It had improved some, but then I was like, I have to do something about this page speed. And it was like right around that time that the Kadence theme, the modern Kadence theme that as you know it today, came out. And I saw it from Adam Preiser. He had made a video on it, and I was like, this thing is absolutely amazing. Like, I have to get in here. It's everything that I've been hoping for to have in a theme. And so I installed it. I got playing around with it. I switched over to it, and that was the time that I started going all in on block-based building within WordPress, just using the WordPress block editor. It's also known as Gutenberg. And my page speed, after using, fast hosting, and I had a super lightweight theme, which was the Kadence theme, which had, a ton of customization features on it. The free Kadence theme had more customization features than most of the paid themes that I had been using. And, then I put a proper caching plugin on there, and my page speed was way, way faster at an average page speed of 2 seconds at that time. So I went from 17 seconds to 2 seconds using that whole stack. And so I really started to go all in around like end of 2019, early 2020. And I started my website, Start Blogging 101, which you see on my screen here. And that's when I just decided I was going to teach everybody how to create fast, profitable websites based on all of the years of experience that I had building and growing a blog and things like that. And so that's when I got started out. I've been building that for the last 3 years now. And just recently, which I'll get into a little bit here, I started going all in on building wireframe templates for people using the power of Kadence Cloud, which is an absolutely incredible product that was released by the Kadence team. And so it's just been so exciting. I've been building it for the last 3 years. And as Hannah said, this is my last full day at my software engineering job. I'm going full time with being an entrepreneur and teaching others like you how to do the same thing that I've been doing over the past 3 years. So I'm super excited to get into it. If you have any questions, there will be a Q&A at the end. Otherwise, just feel free to add some in the comments, and I'll try to get to them as many as I can here. But yeah, I've been featured on Kadence's website. Adam Onfroy, he has a really great blogging course that teaches people affiliate blogging. Jasper, which is a Jasper AI, it's a AI copywriting tool, and a few other sites. And so I'm super excited just to share my knowledge with you all today. So anyway. I just wanted to show you, I don't really have any slides or anything. We're just going to kind of get right into it. No smoke and mirrors or anything. Like, I just like getting in, like, let's just start a new website. Let's show you how you can build websites, so much faster with wireframe templates and things like that. In building websites for like friends and family, I'd go in and, I would create a hero section. I'd start building it out, and I knew how to do it. But I'd build it out, and then I'd build like a three content box section below it to like, showcase services or products or whatever it might be. And I found that I was doing the same exact thing, building the same thing on every website. And I was like, man, it'd be so awesome if I had a way to take these templates that I'm building, these blocks that I'm building, and give them out to other people. And so that they could literally just import these on their website. They don't have to build this all themselves. They're all mobile optimized. That's one of the biggest pieces, is like making sure that everything looks good on mobile and tablet and desktop, and that they all flow together well. And then it was like, I think 2021, Kadence Cloud came out, and I was so excited because I was able to take all of these things that I kept building for people's websites, throw them into a cloud library. And that's when I started Start Blogging Blocks. So that's this website right here. We have currently about 250 wireframe templates available for people, and we're growing super, super fast. It was released in April of last year, and so it's not even a year old, and we have over 1,800 users already. It's just crazy how the amount of support that people have been showing. And I'm so excited to show you how I have built this Kadence Cloud library and the templates that are used so that you can start to build websites so much faster. And we're going to go through your whole website. I'm going to teach you how to do, landing pages with hero sections, content sections, pricing tables, things like that. I'm going to show you how to build affiliate blog posts that sell. So, having a blog on your website that brings in organic traffic through Google is one of the best ways to make passive income online. And I have built so many blocks. That's like my specialty, is building blocks and things for affiliates that are conversion focused and help you build revenue on your website and get sales. And then I'm even going to show you, your footer of your website, how you can swap that out, and even your sidebar. So we're going to be covering kind of all aspects of building your website here. And so I guess real quick, if you do want to get, we do have a number of free templates to get you started. We have templates in almost every single category, including hero sections, content sections, different affiliate blocks, and things like that. So if you do go to startbloggingblocks.com and you scroll down, there will be a form that you're able to fill out, and this will give you, all you have to do is put in your first name and your email, and your free license key will be immediately sent to you. And so you can get started with all these templates for free. So let's get right into it here. I'm going to show you this website here. As a little teaser, we are also working on Start Blogging Themes. It's going to be a set of child themes for people. I am so excited. This is something that I have been waiting to release. So getting the blocks out there and now getting full child themes out there. So I threw this whole website together in about an hour using the templates. But what's going to be even more amazing is you're going to be able to import this entire website, all the customizer settings, all of the pages, the footer, the sidebar, sample blog posts, like everything is going to be able to be imported within 30 seconds using the Kadence Child Theme Builder. And so we're getting that bundled up. This, I don't have an exact ETA, but we're getting very close on getting our first child themes built. This is the first one that we have available. We're currently designing and developing even more right now. And so this website right here, I just have it called Amplify, for Kadence Amplify right now. And it's just this is a perfect child theme for kind of having a minimalistic type of blog. So, you have your hero section here. You have a couple of different content boxes. You have a CTA headline here that calls out important information with a call to action button. You have a little bio about you. You have some recent articles. You can link to your newsletter name. And then you have a footer at the bottom here. And then with this about page here, you can have a picture of yourself, a little bit about you, your experience that you have, different follow links if people want to follow you on socials. Then we have a blog page here. So this blog page has using a Kadence form to help collect leads or get people to sign up for your newsletter. We have different articles. This is like all your blog articles. And as you can see, everything is just placeholder images. So like it's super nice because then all you have to do is just swap that out with whatever you're using and it'll all work perfectly. So here are like some sample blog posts. And so these sample blog posts are like these full blog post outlines that you'll have on your website and will be ready to go. And we even have some AI prompts in there, which I'm super excited to show you later to help you build and write your blog posts so much faster than you were before. So you have your articles listed here, and then there's a little newsletter page here with another call to action for signing up for your newsletter, what's inside and things like that. So we're working on these. We're getting these wrapped up and kind of bundled together. So I'm excited about that. Let's just get into this website here. I will just say that to get started with everything, all you have to do, so I'm using the Kadence theme. So if I just go to Appearance Themes here, I just have the free Kadence theme installed. I am using Kadence Theme Pro and Kadence Blocks Pro on this website for a couple of awesome features that I'll show you here. And then for plugins, if you want to get started with Start Blogging Blocks template, every single template that we have right now is using the free version of the Kadence Blocks plugin. So you don't even need Kadence Blocks Pro to use any of them. We are building some templates that are using Kadence Blocks Pro, but those will be specified as such. And so there's a ton of templates that you can get just using the free Kadence Blocks plugin. And let's get right into it. So once you install the free Kadence Blocks plugin here, anytime you go to a post or a page, so if we just open up the home page here, you get that Kadence Design Library button here. And so what you'll do is once you get your free license, or if you pay for the pro version, you'll come in here and you'll put in your connection URL and your license key here, and you'll hit connect. You'll see SB Blocks gets added as a little line right here, and you'll see a brand new tab get added to your website, which says SB Blocks. And so here you can see the entire library of all of the blocks that we've built. And we just have so many. There's things for alerts and pros and cons boxes, these product boxes that are super, super popular for affiliate blog posts. We have different product grids. We have product summary boxes, tons of different things. And I'll show you how to build landing pages and blog posts with these. And then if you go over to the left here, you'll see that these are all the free ones. These ones are 100% free, always will be, that you can access immediately on your website. Tons of different content boxes. We have whole Linktree pages, which I have, and I'll show you as well. Different CTAs and about the author pieces for like your sidebar buttons, things like that. So super awesome. So let's just X out of here. And let's just go in and let's start building a landing page from scratch and just show you how easy it is to use these templates to just drastically speed up the, your workflow. So we say you have a landing page right here. And I do want to just call out here in the Kadence page settings here, this is something very important. If you're building a landing page, a full width landing page, you do need to go to the page settings here and you need to tweak a few things. So the transparent header, I'm just going to leave as default. So if your site uses it, it'll have it. If it doesn't use it, it doesn't use it. So that's perfect. The page title we're going to disable because we're going to have an H1 element directly in our hero section. So we don't need to show the page title. You will change from default to full width here. So it's normally this, and we're just going to change to full width. I'm going to use unbox for the content style. That just makes sure everything is completely full width and not contained in a box. We're going to disable the content vertical padding here. And I'm also going to disable the show featured image. And so we have this set up here. This is going to be your landing page. And the very first thing you're going to start out with any landing page is going to be hero section. So I'm going to come up to the Kadence Design Library button here. We're going to go over to the hero section, hero category here, and you can see all of these hero sections that we have built here. And so I'm just going to choose one of these. Let's choose this hero 2 right here. And so you can see that instantly imports just like that. We have a 2-column hero with image and buttons. You can swap out your headline. You can fill out a little description if you'd like. You have different call to action buttons. So if you want a primary call to action button, a secondary call to action button, if you don't want that, you can just, get rid of that button. Doesn't really matter. And then you'll add whatever image you want on the right here. And then right after your hero section, you're probably going to want to add some sort of content section. So let's go up to the Kadence Design Library button here. We'll go over to content sections here. So we'll go to content, and then you can see that we have a number of things here. So I'm going to, let's do this content 2B. So this is an image on the left with text on the right. So let's bring that in. So that looks like that. So we have the image on the left. We have the text on the right here with a different highlight title, and you can swap that all out. And then let's do an alternating thing here. So let's go with the image on the left, then we're going to go image on the right, and then image on the left and image on the right again. So let's go to the Kadence Design Library button here. We'll go to content one more time. And let's add this one with a dark theme with the image on the right here. So if I bring that in, you can see that we have the image on the left, we have the image on the right, and the text is swapped. And then let's just repeat this one more time. So I'll just come to the top level row layout here. We're just going to come in here and we're going to duplicate this, and I'm just going to bring that down. So that looks like that. And then I'm going to come to the dark one here, and we're going to duplicate this piece here and click the button to bring that down. And so just like that, we have our hero section at the top. We have content section with image on the left, right, and that alternates. And one thing is we have spent so much time testing out these things, making sure that they're mobile responsive. And that is one of the biggest pieces of these templates, is because you can come in here. So let me just preview this. And so there's a little trick. So I'm gonna press F12 in Chrome. That's gonna bring up my developer tools here. And I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, okay. So you can see it here. There's this little button here, and it says toggle device toolbar. So normally it looks like this. You just see it like you have it on desktop. But if you choose toggle device toolbar here, and you choose responsive up here, or there's a number of different devices that you can use, you can come in here with responsive, and you can just tweak this, and you can see exactly how things look at different screen sizes. So it's super, super nice. And so you can see if I just bring this down to, let's bring this at about 390 pixels, which is perfect for a mobile screen. You can see that we have the hero section here with the headline. We have the different call to action buttons. We have the image right here. And then you can see our content section. So even though the content had the image on the right for some of them, you can see that we show the image at the top, and then we have the text underneath, and then we have the image at the top and the text underneath. And that holds true for every one of these sections. So that just goes to show that we've gone in and we've swapped, the different columns to look great on mobile, because that's what people are generally going to want. If you want to swap it the other way where the image is on the bottom, it's super, super easy. Kadence Blocks gives you just an insane amount of customization options so that you can tweak this to look however you want. So I wanted to show you that really, really quick there. So let's go back here. So with our hero section and our content sections here, I'm now going to come down and let's say that we're going to add a testimonial section. Maybe you want to highlight different customer reviews and things like that. So we're going to go up to the Kadence Design Library. I'm going to go to the testimonial section here, which is right here. And let's add this guy here. And so you can see it says, see what our customers have to say. And then we have some placeholder things for customer testimonials, and you can just put in their avatar, or you can get rid of it. You can put in their name and what company they're a part of. So that's looking great. And then after your customer testimonials, say you want to add a pricing table. Maybe you have a service or a product that you're trying to sell. So let's go up and add a pricing table. So we'll come up here, we'll go to the pricing table section, and we'll choose this one right here. And you can see that that perfectly comes in. So we have 3 different areas right here for pricing table, with the middle option highlighted as being the most popular. You have different tiers if you want. You know, there's 2 column ones if you have two of them, and different options that you have available to you. And then, you know, you can highlight all your plan featured items, and then you have your sign up buttons. They're big and bold, and they entice your visitors to click. And so now that we have the pricing table section, I think you probably would want to end it with an FAQ section. So if people have questions, they're able to get answers quickly at the bottom of your page. So let's go to the Kadence Design Library button here. Let's go to FAQ, and let's add the second one here, the FAQ 2. All right, cool. So that adds in there, and let's maybe just come in here and go to the style and change the background color just slightly to that. One thing that's really cool that I just want to like highlight super quick. All of these are Kadence Blocks 2.0 templates, just meaning they were built with 2.0, because we haven't quite updated to 3.0 yet, because we're waiting for all of the vast majority of customers to be on 3.0. But with this site is using Kadence Blocks 3.0, and you can see that every single one of these came in. It works absolutely perfect. It's completely converted over. It is nothing short of a technical miracle of what the Kadence team has done with Kadence Blocks 3.0 and making everything backward compatible, so that when you go to swap over, everything just works. I've been in software QA for a decade of my life, and I just truly think that it's not appreciated enough of the undertaking that they had to do to get everything working the way that it does. So Kadence Blocks 3.0 is just amazing. I love all of the nice features that it has, where you can just visually see different paddings and things like that. And there's just so many nice features and a lot of really cool blocks that are going to be coming out here. So anyway, so we have our FAQ section added at the end here. So let's just preview this, and let's come in here. All right, cool. So we have our hero section at the top. We have our content sections that alternate left, right, left, right. Then we have our testimonial section with 3 customer testimonials. We have our pricing table to call out different plan features and with sign up buttons. And then we have our FAQ section at the bottom with different accordions, so they can bring this up, and you can, you know, put in different common questions that people ask along with answers. So I don't know about you, but this is crazy that we can build an entire landing page. I built this in a matter of a couple minutes here. And it's like, I've been using Kadence Blocks for a very long time, you know, ever since I started using it back in 2020. And I know what I'm doing. And even if I were to build this page from scratch, I mean, this page with all of the mobile optimization and everything would take me hours and hours to build this. And now with these wireframe templates, you can build this in a matter of a couple of minutes. And there's so many templates to choose from that you're able to just tweak this and make this however you want. You can make this perfectly your own. There's so many options for hero sections and content sections and things like that. And so it's just so awesome what Kadence Cloud allows people to do, where you can just import these templates. It's one of the massive advantages that Kadence has over other block plugins out there. So yeah, I think that this is absolutely amazing. We just built this entire landing page in a matter of a couple minutes. And so now with that out of the way, I want to go into an affiliate blog post, because this is something that I think is just not talked about enough. And it's such a moneymaker for websites when you have affiliate blog posts that bring in organic traffic through Google. So let's go to that really quick here. So we'll come back here. We're going to get out of this page here. And let's just go into posts here on the left-hand side. I'm just going to really quick take a 30-second break and just make sure that nobody asked any questions. Get a drink here just really quick here. All right, cool. So Charlie says, once you import from the Wireframe library, can you change values for colors, fonts, etc. globally? Yep. Yeah. So these work especially well with the Kadence theme. The Kadence theme has a deep integration with Kadence Blocks. It will work with other themes, but it won't bring in your global colors if you're not using the Kadence theme. Not really a huge deal because it doesn't involve that much clicking. But yes, we have the templates. It's automatically using all your global colors. So if your global color palette is set the way it's supposed to, and I have an entire tutorial on that as well, everything is going to come in. It's going to bring in your brand colors. In fact, let's just show you this here. So this is this child theme that I was just showing you before. This is a real example. I built this for my youngest brother actually just recently. So this is the exact child theme that you just saw that we were working with, but with real data here. And so you can see that even though if I just come into the regular child theme here, you can see that it has these colors and you know, it has kind of this color here for all my stuff, but he's using completely different colors and a different color theme. And as soon as all this comes in, it perfectly reads in your global colors. That is one of the coolest things about Kadence. And so it has all of his brand colors here. It works perfectly together. You have all that here. You know, you have your about page here, you have your blog, and you can see that you have all the articles. And then as you add different blog posts, you can, it'll just read it in here. And, you know, you have your newsletter page here. So yeah, whatever fonts you're using, if you're using Google fonts, that's all going to be changed at the Kadence customizer. We inherit everything. And so it's going to automatically come in. It's going to have all your fonts available to you and everything. So yeah, everything is going to work great. And Kadence makes that so easy for that. I'm not sure if there's any other questions. I'll look over for just a second or two here and see if anybody has any questions. Otherwise, okay. Can you sort blocks by family or design style? So that actually, so we have the different, let me come back here and just go into the pages. I'll bring up the home page again. So you can search blocks. You can search blocks for whatever, you know, and we have the different categories here. I can't say for sure what's coming. I do know that Kadence is working on some updates to the cloud library. I've been in talks with Ben about a couple of different things to improve the cloud library. I've talked about having like different tabs in the cloud library that where you'd be able to tweak light and dark. So like if you had like different light themes and dark themes, so you can see in our templates here, we have a lot of the same templates, but we have a light version and dark version for different themes because some people like using that. And so like, it'd be really cool if there were like tabs or something where you'd be able to just easily sort down and filter down to just those kinds of things. So there's some, you know, there's categorization here with the different blocks, but I've asked for some additional filtering options so that you'd be able to do that. All right, I'm gonna probably jump into, we're about 30 minutes in, so I'm gonna jump into the, let's see, we'll jump into an affiliate blog post here. So let me leave out of here. We'll go into posts here and I'm just gonna bring up this sample post. So the reason I'm showing this sample post is because this is just a very text-based sample post. It's just using dummy text right now. But this is what so many blog posts look like, right? You know, you just have a wall of text and there's just nothing that draws your visitors' eyes. There's no real call to actions. You just don't, it's just kind of boring, right? It's like reading Wikipedia and it's just a wall of text and it just doesn't entice people to click or get people to buy or anything. So one thing that's really cool is if you have like these sample posts and you just like, or say you have this blog post and it just has a lot of text and you want to just add pops of color, or maybe you want to like add a pros and cons, or maybe you want to call out important information, you can do all of that super easily. And so say you want to add maybe a call out here for an important note. We're going to come into the design library here. We're going to click on alerts on the left-hand side and say that we want to just add a tip. We're going to add this alert right here. You can see it has the cool little headline here and then different text here. So you can just type whatever you want here. And you can call out important information in any way that you want. There's different colors for different, we have notes and tips and warnings and danger and all sorts of alerts. And that's just like a really cool feature. It's something that a lot of blog posts don't use, in my opinion. And I think that blog posts should use those more. And so then say you are, say that you are writing a product review on a product, and you want to add a product call out box similar to Wirecutter. Let's go in between these two paragraphs right here, and we'll go into the free. This is a completely free template. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go into the product boxes here, so you can see all the product boxes that we offer here, that have, kind of a Wirecutter type of look to them. But this one right here is hands down our most popular block out there. This one is 100% free for everybody to access. So we're going to click that here, and you can see that perfectly imports in. It says our pick. You can have this say whatever you want. So maybe you say this is the, I don't know, say this is the best WordPress theme. Say you're writing it for whatever. And you have the Kadence theme here. You'd add your image here. You can tweak this button. Right now it says check price on Amazon, but say you want it to just say buy now, or you could have it say try for free or whatever. The best part is that once these templates are imported, you can tweak them any way you want, using all of the Kadence Blocks functionality. And so this is one of our most popular blocks, hands down. And so now that we have that added, say you want to add a set of pros and cons to call out pros and cons and have it look so much nicer than just having like a simple list of like, here's the pros and here's the cons. So we're going to go up to the design library. We're going to click pros and cons here. And let's add this pros and cons for the dark theme here. So this one looks really nice. You have your plus and your minuses, and maybe you just say this is the first pro, and you can just type that there, and you can add your cons here, and maybe it's, I don't know, too expensive or something, and you can just add in all your pros and cons, and just like that, you have these pieces right here that just look so much better. They're conversion focused. People are going to come to your blog posts. They're going to enjoy what they're reading. It's going to draw their eyes to there, and it's just so much nicer. But even cooler than all of this, even though you can add all of these individual blocks, and that's super cool to be able to customize your thing, we have entire blog post outlines that we have recently come out with, and these things are just absolutely insane. So I'm just going to come in here, and we're going to open up this sample product review post. So these child themes that we're going to be coming out with, these are going to have all of these sample blog post outlines added to them. And so this right here is an entire outline that was imported in with one click through the templates. And so we give different instructions here for how to write your H1 blog title. And then there's all these AI prompts, which I'll get into shortly here. We have an entire product summary box. This thing is something that I have used on many product reviews. It has gotten Google featured snippets, and this thing is just so amazing because you don't see blog posts that have product summaries like this, that just really neatly bring all the information together, just kind of a quick glance. Because so many people, attention spans are getting shorter these days. And so if you can just take all of the important information and put it into a product summary at, near the top of your blog post, any people that are skimming the page are instantly going to be drawn. They're scrolling down and they see this. They're instantly going to be drawn to this. You have different highlights that you can call out, different, star ratings. You can have read more links to jump down to different areas in your post. You can have an overall rating out of 5 that you have. You have your pros and cons just baked into this product summary here. A huge call to action to try product name. And you can have this button say whatever you want. Starts at X dollars a month. You can have that if you want. You can get rid of it. It's so nice. And then as you scroll down here, you have your featured image. You have your table of contents. I love the Kadence table of contents. It just dynamically reads in every single one of your headings in your blog post. So you can see I haven't done anything except have this table of contents, and every single one of these headings is automatically read in here. It looks great. You can tweak this to look however you want. And then we have a super Google friendly design here, outline here. So this is an outline where you are answering people's search intent. So that is what Google's looking for. People are searching these kinds of questions about products all of the time. And if you can have a section, think of your blog post, every single heading as being like this little mini blog post, right? And so if people are searching for that answer, you have a chance of showing up as a Google featured snippet or on the front page of Google for any of these parts here. And so we have all of these headlines here that answer the search intent that people are searching for. And then we have AI prompts built into here that you can run if you're using an AI tool such as Jasper AI, that you can run, and it will automatically start just spitting out information for you, which is just absolutely insane. So actually, let's just show you that quick. So if I'm in here and say I'm writing a product review on the Kadence theme. I should just mention that I'm using Jasper AI here for this. You do need to have the Jasper Chrome extension. So it's just it's a Chrome extension here that you can add. I'll have some information. I have an entire video tutorial, so don't worry if you want more information on that. I have an entire tutorial video I can point you to that will show you how to do that. But you just get the Jasper Chrome extension here. And I do have a link that will give you 10,000 words free to get started with this. But if we come in here, we have these different AI prompts. So you literally just tell the AI what you want to write about and you run it and it'll just spit it out. It's so mind blowing. So it says, write an interesting introduction for a product review about products. So we have just a little variable here. So we're going to say the Kadence theme. We're going to say talking to, and then it says audience. So I'm going to plug in bloggers here. And then who desired result. So the desired result is want to start a blog. Okay. And once you have the Jasper Chrome extension in Chrome, you'll have this little guy here to show that it's enabled. It automatically recognizes this as an AI prompt. You can see it has a light purple background, and there's a button here that says run command with Jasper. Check this out. I click this button and Jasper within no time comes and he will just start spitting out information. So it says, are you a blogger looking to start your own blog but don't know where to begin? Look no further than the Kadence theme. Kadence theme is a powerful and flexible WordPress theme that will give your content the professional look and feel it deserves. There's more here. It's absolutely mind-blowing what this thing can do. It's so cool. And so we have these AI prompts that are integrated throughout this entire blog post outline. And so you can basically write most of your blog post outline with these AI prompts. Now, I will preface that by saying I personally write about 95 to 100% of every one of my blog posts. I've been blogging for 10 years. So I know what I'm writing about. I feel like I'm pretty good at it and I know what Google's looking for, but AI should be used as an assistant, right? It should be used to help assist your writing. It is so powerful for helping you with writer's block, which is something that I struggle with so much, right? So I start a blog post and I'm like, I know what I want to write about, but I don't know how to start it. I don't know where to begin. It's sometimes just getting those first words on the page is the biggest step to move forward. So it's just absolutely amazing at writing introduction paragraphs like this one. And then as you go down and you're going through your product summary, you can have the AI help you with that. We have prompts in here that will literally give you different areas to highlight about the product, and you just have to copy and paste them in here. It's crazy. And then you come down, and then for each of these questions for the Google search intent, we have different AI prompts to get you started with all of these different pieces. So it's just so cool. I wish due to time, I'm just not going to go more into the AI prompts just because I could get lost in that for hours. And I do have an entire tutorial video that I recently came out with that shows you exactly how to build like product reviews, listicle posts that'd be like best of and things like that with AI prompts using the Start Blogging Blocks templates. And so definitely check that out if you want to learn more. So we have this entire product review post here. So let's just get out of here and let's just build a post from scratch here using one of the whole blog post outlines. So this is going to just be, so say we have the 5 best WordPress themes for bloggers. So this is what's called a listicle post or a list post. And so that's like where you're just going to be listing a number of products. They're super powerful. They're fantastic money makers because when people are searching the best, whatever it is, whatever product it is, they are already ready to buy, right? So they've already decided like, hey, I want this item, but what are the best of this? And so these are great posts that if you can get to the top page in Google, get a featured snippet, these are massive money makers for your website. And so we're going to write the 5 best WordPress themes for bloggers. I'm not going to get into the whole thing here, but I just want to show you how easily you can get started with this. It'll give you a bigger jump start than anybody has out there with WordPress. And so I'm going to go up to the Kadence Design Library. I'm going to go to the blog post outlines. These things are brand new. We are adding a ton of these. We have a bunch of listicle variations. We have product reviews. We're currently designing and building informational posts. So that would be like your how-tos. You know, like I have so many how-to tutorials written out there for Kadence and things like that. Something that I'm very good at and been doing a very long time. And then, you know, different things for like comparison posts. So say you want to take product A versus product B. Those are also fantastic blog posts that you can have on your website. So let's scroll down here and look at some of the options we have. I'm going to grab, we'll grab this listicle post too right here. And awesome. You can see I clicked on that literally within a second. I have the entire thing imported here. And once again, we have instructions for having, you know, your blog post outline. This one also has AI prompts integrated throughout the entire thing that are going to help you write this. You have your featured image, your table of contents, and then you have your product name, a short description about it. You have the pros and cons list integrated perfectly right in here. And then you have a big buy now call to action button. And then it's kind of cool. These product images that you add here, let's just like preview this on the front end. So as you scroll down here, these product images stick as you scroll down. So it kind of gives that effect that when you're on Amazon and you're on a product page, you're looking on the product page and the product on the left-hand side, as you're reading through all the information, that product image just sticks on the way down. It just, you know, keeps users' attention. And so that's really cool. So we have that with each one. Once you get to the next product, it just goes away and it jumps to the next one. So that's awesome. So right, just like this, you have 7 products you can add here. We have blocks that you can add as many of these as you want. If you have 23 of them, you can add individual blocks that will just keep adding this. It looks like engineering technology simulation says really good stuff. He's giving you, yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, this stuff is really awesome. And so yeah, this is one of our super popular listicle post outlines that we recently released. I'm sitting here just blabbing away here. I'm super passionate about this kind of thing. I want to just stop really quick and ask if there are any questions that popped up that Hannah wants to give to me. If I have maybe about like 10 more minutes, I can go in and show footers really quick and sidebar. But if not, that's totally cool too. But I just want to see if there are any questions that popped up. Okay, so can the product block be managed by WooCommerce? Can it be imported in design? Can it be imported in design within WooCommerce? I'm not 100% positive on that, Joel. Let's link up after this, and I'll get back to you on that piece, because I haven't done a ton with WooCommerce with these specifically, so I don't want to tell you if it's doable or not yet without me knowing. So let's link up after this, and I'll let you know. Seeing if there are any more questions here. I'm going to get a drink of water here. Sweet. I'm being told that there are no others. Let's keep going. All right. I'll be quick with this. So I showed you how to build, full landing pages with these templates, affiliate blog posts that are just going to drive organic Google traffic and just build so much affiliate revenue for your blog. You can see here that I have a sidebar here. So I have a little about the author section with the read more and then resources that I use, which is just kind of a cool call out. You could have this stick in your sidebar. So I'm going to quickly show you how I did that with Kadence. So let's come back here. I'm going to go into appearance and widgets. Now, I will preface this by saying that I'm going to be reaching out to Ben. There is a slight bug with this. I don't even know if this technically should be possible, but I figured out how to do it. But there is a small bug with this, and I think that once it gets fixed, this is just going to be awesome. So what I did right here, so even though I'm in the widget area and I'm building my sidebar with blocks, which is so cool that you can build your entire sidebar with blocks, there is no Kadence Design Library button here. I don't know if it can be added or not. I'm not really sure, but you can still access the Kadence Design Library button in kind of a sneaky way. So if you come here and you just add a Kadence row layout and you choose the design library button here, this will bring up, the Kadence Design Library button. You can go into our sidebar category, and then we have a number of these things that you can add. Now, like I said, there is a bug right now that's not allowing you to import it right now, but I'm sure they'll get that fixed. But I did it just on my own before starting this presentation. But we have these different sidebar sections. They're contained to 300 pixels, so they work perfectly for your sidebar. You can add your image here, a little bio about the author, different resources I use. On Start Blogging 101 here, if I just come down to, let's just bring up like this blog post right here, you can see that I have my sidebar here. And I also use the sticky sidebar feature in Kadence for lead magnets and things like that. They're so awesome for this kind of thing, where you have an entire blog post that people are reading. And then if you can give them contextual CTA on the right-hand side, for a lead magnet or an ebook or whatever it is that you offer, if you want to sign up for a newsletter, you can have these be, per category or tag using Kadence Elements. It's so crazy. Kadence Elements is like one of my favorite features ever. And so let's just actually show you a couple of Kadence Elements here. So I'm going to just back out of here. So this affiliate disclaimer, for example. So if you have 10 blog posts, or say you have 300 blog posts, using Kadence Elements, you can literally add an affiliate disclaimer to every single one of your blog posts. Or you can target a specific category, or say some of your blog posts aren't affiliate blog posts and others are. If you add a tag of affiliate to, or whatever it is, to your blog post, you can target that tag and you can put this affiliate disclaimer on those blog posts in about a minute, and it'll automatically add it to all of them. So all I'm doing is using the completely free info alert template here. It says, this site is supported by its readers. If you make a purchase, I may make a commission at no cost to you. Learn more. And then you would link to your disclosure policy. And so it's this super simple thing, but it's something that all affiliate websites need. And what I'm doing here is I'm adding this after the 4th paragraph of every single blog post. I'm displaying it on all of the single posts. So that's all of my blog posts. If you want, you can come and group these by category or tag, like I was saying. I'm showing it to all users. And so I publish that. And if we just back out of here and let's visit the site and let's go into the blog and let's bring up this sample listicle post too, you can see that even though I didn't see this in the editor, it's added automatically to every one of my blog posts. I love Kadence Elements. It's so cool what you can do with this kind of thing. You can add different pieces to your sidebar. So just like I was saying with Start Blogging 101, where I had this piece, I'm using this lead magnet here with a form, and I'm specifically targeting it on certain blog posts depending on what the category is. And you can swap it out per category. So if you have a finance category and maybe you have a health category or whatever it might be, you can give people a specific lead magnet that is perfect for whatever they're reading about, which is just going to completely skyrocket the number of people converting and signing up for that thing. So that's just a one awesome example of using Kadence Elements. And then the very last piece here, before I finish up and start taking some of your questions, is I will show you the custom site footer really, really fast. So even though you can build your footer in the Kadence customizer with widgets, it's a little bit limited in what you can do. But what is so awesome with Kadence Elements is you can build your entire footer using blocks, using whatever you want. So you can have it look however you want without using, specific widget areas and things like that. So this is one of the footer templates that we have. All I did is I came up to the design library button here. I went to the footer section and I added this footer 3 right here. It looks just like this. I added you can add your logo here. You have a little description about the website. I have a navigation piece, a resources, a follow me section, and then, your copyright and your privacy policy and disclosure policy here. Another thing that these are the kind of things that most people don't think about is when this footer at the top level here, if I come into advanced and I go into structure settings, we're actually changing this HTML tag and all of our templates for our footers to be a footer element. And even if that might be a little technical, but that makes sure that your website is semantically correct with HTML. Because if you just build this row layout and just built it normally and you're like, oh, this looks like a footer, but you never change this to a footer and you swap out your footer, your website isn't technically going to have a footer. So it's just these tiny little things that we just spend so much time and effort in making sure that they are just perfect for you to use on your website and make sure that they're ready to go. And then all I'm doing in the Kadence element settings here is it's just a content section, and there's an option to completely replace the footer on your website. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing it on the entire website because I want the whole website to have this footer. And then I'm in the users here and I'm showing it to all users. So if we just come back here and visit the site and scroll down, you can see that this footer shows now. This takes over what is showing or what is specified in the Kadence customizer, and you have your footer here as well. So in this whole presentation, so I showed you how to build a landing page, affiliate blog post, your sidebar out, your footers of your website, and that's all done through templates, through using Start Blogging Blocks. I showed you the AI prompts of how you can build or write blog posts so much faster than before. And we're literally just getting started. You know, we're releasing Kadence Child Theme soon. You're going to be able to have a website just like this within 30 seconds with the click of a button. It is just absolutely insane, the products that Kadence has come out with. It is by far my favorite tool on WordPress right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there are any questions out there for live Q&A that I can take, I'll answer them over the next 8 minutes here. I did talk quite a bit here, but hopefully I can answer some questions. And I have. Oh, by the way, I have a Kadence Facebook group that people can join. And actually, Hannah, could you share my screen for like 2 seconds?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. So I do have a Kadence or a Facebook group, WordPress Without Page Builders. It's all about block-based WordPress. It has a high emphasis on Kadence if you'd like to join that. And then for anyone joining here, we actually do have a 30% off discount on Start Blogging Blocks Pro. It's only good for 72 hours. I'm running it for 3 days here. There will be a link that'll be shared, and it's startbloggingblocks.com/amplify. And there will be a code here, Amplify30, to get 30% off a pro plan if you would like it. Anyway, okay, so that's all I had to say, and now you can hit me with your questions here.
Awesome. I have a question from Charlie.
So should we use a child theme? Okay, so when I say Kadence child themes, like what that is like a number of people have been creating them. So that's like you get the Kadence theme like as your parent theme, and then you kind of import in this Kadence child theme, and that's like all the pages and things. Now, if you just have a website already, you don't even necessarily need a Kadence child theme. Like if you use a plugin like Code Snippets or anything like that, like generally the only thing that you'd ever like need that child theme for is to like add like custom CSS and things like that. But you can use a plugin like Code Snippets, so you don't even really need to use a Kadence child theme. There's also additional CSS that you can access directly in the Kadence customizer. And so when I say Kadence child theme, that would be like if you're importing in like a fully designed, like already pre-built Kadence child theme. But no, if you have your own website, you don't necessarily need to use a child theme.
Awesome. Thanks for explaining that. Just a comment from Devin. Doesn't look like we have too many other questions unless I missed your question. And cool. If so, you can reach Jake on the Facebook page, on his Facebook page. And Jake, if you want to comment after on YouTube, just some of your links so that people have access to that.
Yeah. I'll throw some links in the YouTube channel there.
Cool. Well, thanks so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Devin says congrats to Jake.
Appreciate it, Devin. It's good to see you.
Yeah. I mean, truly an inspiration, like just leaving the business or the 9-to-5 world and doing your own thing and kind of paving the way in the entrepreneurial space. So,
I'm
and
on cloud
helping
nine
so
right
many
now.
of
Yeah.
us in the meantime. Your passion is really so inspiring. So,
Yep.
thanks
Thank you.
for being
Appreciate
here.
it. Yes, thank you guys
Cool.
so much. I'll see you guys. I'll throw some links in the channel, and I'm looking forward to the future sessions here today.
Awesome. Thanks, Jake.